I know the lighting is not the best, but we can adjust that if we agree on what's about to happen. I'm craving Kaimati, and I've been thinking about Kaimati for a couple of hours now. I was tidying up and cleaning up the kitchen, which I finished, and now I want to make dinner, but I still want to have Kaimati as well. So I guess Kaimati is going to be dessert. I am making pasta for dinner because it's going to be easy, it's going to be fast, a quick meal, so that I have enough time to make Kaimati. So my Kaimati unga needs to rest for about 20 minutes. So in the 20 minutes that it's resting, we can use that to make the pasta and then finish off with the Kaimati stuff. I think I have a game plan. So I'm going to get a light so that it's easy to see me and what I'm doing. And I guess we're making Kaimati. And also this is the pasta we're making for dinner. I'm making elbows. Whatever, yeah. And I'm doing a basic pasta. I was gonna say set. It's not a set. Also, I was a good girl. I ate a banana today. Yay. So keep this other two here. That way at least we can pretend to have some fruits in the house. I usually eat these peanuts a lot. I think I should get my light. There's these peanuts by Ameru. They're called Ameru coated peanuts, and they come in, well, so far I've had two flavors. This one is barbecue. The other one I've had is coconut. I prefer the coconut, although I really can't tell the difference. But at least in the other one there's like a hint of the coconutty taste. Then today, when I went to the shop, I found Ziggy Toka. Unapenda attention, Toka. Ebu go. Sit on that end. Wow. I found there's another brand that was also available at the shop. It's called Karanga Peanuts. These ones don't have like a flavor, whatever. I feel like the one flavor that everyone insists on trying and almost always gets wrong is barbecue. Like, they're good, I don't mind them. Also the new packaging, because they were packaged like this before. The paper was just harder plastic, and now they've replaced it with this one, which opening it is quite weird. So it's like 2 layers of plastic. It's weird. Anyway, I prefer the old packaging because, see, this one that's how it's like peeling off. Actually, I've literally peeled it off. Yeah, I prefer the previous packaging. What do you want? Are you going to die if you're not close to me? Let me go get the light. I'm going to eat another one of this. Shuka, what are you doing there? What are you doing? Sir, what are you doing? So I'm not going to make a lot of Kaimatis. It's just that I want Kaimatis. So let's make Mala was in the fridge. It's cold. Where are you going? Go back. Terrible manners. Where? Yeah, sit there and behave. That's Ziggy. Of course. Who else would it be? So my mala was in the fridge. It's cold. So I want to run some hot water on it to just warm it up a bit. It's like, yeah. You can also use unflavored yogurt for this. Coconut milk. Milk. But I prefer using mala because I feel like, I don't know, I like the way mala feels. Like, I'm trying to get it to room temp, and so far so good. And then roll it again. Oh, so I'm using my sprayer. There's hot water, and then I'm just rolling the bottle like that. Then I remove it, oof, and then shake it. Because the hot water will only affect what's on the outside. And then When I shake it, the cold, I can tell how cold it is. And now we have everything we need. Not cold mala. Sugar, unga, kawaida, flour, some yeast, some cardamom. I think I said mala, if I'm not wrong. Starting with the dry ingredients. In this case, we'll start with the unga. The amount of unga I mix is going to determine just, I think I want to remove my glasses. I feel like I'll keep touching them. The amount of unga I'm going to use is going to determine the number of kaimatis I'm going to make. So like I said, I don't want to make a lot. So I have to use my unga to gauge just how much I'll make. So I'll just stick my unga, put that in my bowl. I don't want to be here for too long, but I also don't want to make like very little. I want to have some for tomorrow as well. So that's like a cup and another third, because I've been scooping with a third, but I'm scooping a lot. I'm just gonna add a bit more, also because Rain will see this and want to come eat. So let me just be on the safe side, because if I do kidogo, I can't be like, oh, I ate all of them yesterday. Oh yeah. Actually, I don't even need this for this part. I'm going to put one. Yes. What's up? 1 tablespoon of yeast. 1 teaspoon, sorry, of yeast in there. And then I'm going to do, so sugar is up to you, but we are going to make a sugar syrup that we're going to coat them in, so it doesn't have to be mad insane over here. So I'm going to do 4 tablespoons, sorry, of sugar. That should be enough. So I'm going to mix this together, combine nicely. So just combine completely. That's good. Then I'll go in with my mala. So I've shaken this well enough. Yes, and then I'll start combining that in there as well. So with this one, you want a very sticky dough. You don't want it to be, you're not making like the dough is not going to be the same as like the one we'd make for Nini. What's it called? For mahamri. It's going to be very sticky. That's the reason why we're using a spatula and not our hands. Okay, I'm going to add a bit more. I think that should be enough. I've done like half of that, so it's like okay. I think when the dough is sitting, we can make the sugar syrup, so that by the time we start frying this, it's cooling down. Okay, I think we're almost there with the dough. I think Amwiko would actually be a better option for this, so you want it to be sticky. You don't want it to be too wet, but you also don't want it to be too dry. Yeah, this is good. I feel like this is a good sticky. Yes. Yeah, I like that it's lifting off this, so that's a good consistency. So we're going to let this sit for about 20 minutes, and then we can come and start frying our kaimatis. It smells like mala. Okay. Some tray foil, or you can do a container, yeah. Like you can use If you have like those silicone molds that cover containers, any shape, whatever, but I'll just go with cling foil. Let this sit for about 20 minutes. Let's make our dinner real quick.
But that's not what.
Wait, I have to also make the syrup so that it can be cooling down. So for the syrup, it's really easy. In a sufuria, which one do I want to use? No! What do you want? Ziggy, what is it? It's this. He's chasing this. This is what he wants. It's sugar, water, and cardamom. That's what's going to be in the syrup. So we're going to boil that, bring that to a boil, so as to coat the Kaimatis with it once they're ready. I just need to decide which sufuria. So that's a third cup of sugar, 2/3, 1 cup. And then we're not putting in a lot of water, just a bit. Should have measured that out as well. I'm not sure how much of that I put in. This is like 1 ml of sugar. I'm just gonna add a bit more because I want to make sure I have enough syrup for all the Kaimatis I make. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon of cardamom. Cardamom, cardamom. That smells good. So 1 teaspoon. And then I'll put this on the stove. Before it starts bubbling and boiling, I'll be stirring it with a wooden whatever muiko. And then once it starts bubbling, I'll stop stirring so it doesn't crystallize, because with sugar, once it starts nooning, you don't want to move it like with a thingy, but I can just move it in the pan like this. Yeah, I'll swirl it in there. I feel like I want to add a bit more water. Also a bit more sugar, but like I put too much in it. We're going to go melt this on the stove. I'll show you the consistency we want it to get to. So I'm adding just kidogo more sugar and a bit more water. Just a little bit. The water not as much, but the sugar, yes. I'm gonna add another half a teaspoon of cardamom, since we didn't put any in the Kaimatis, and I definitely want it to be strong. And so I'm going to mix this in to incorporate it. Once it's dissolved, I'm going to stop mixing it with this, which I think we're already at that point, and then I'm going to now just give it time to start bubbling and doing its own thing. Bubbling. It smells really good. So the heat for this has to be low. This is for Kaimatis. We're cooking this on low heat because we want them to cook through and not just outside. Muthoni, Maguta cartel, we're here. Please consider me to be part of the 1%. So I'm about to do this. I fry my stuff in sunflower oil because it has a really high burning point. Also have it without cheese, it really tastes good. So just cover it for now, as we make Kaimatis, because today we are doing the most. Me and Ziggy, same as up. I would want to move this so that I can bring my Kaimati syrup over here. Ow, ow. The reason I want the syrup here is so that I can remove the Kaimatis from here, put them in the syrup, and then toss them, then remove them and put them in a container. I'm going to apply some oil on my hand, and then I'm going to take the nini by hand. Let me just show you. Smells good. Because it's a sticky dough and I want to be able to nini by hand, to just do it by hand. Just gonna do it like that. Then I have to apply oil over here and over here in case I want to do it like this or like this. Then the dough is good. Taking it in my hand so it's not gonna stick as badly as it would if I didn't have the oil. And then to get the tiny balls, after you roll it, do that, then the oil is not hot enough. Wait! So I'm gonna have to show that again. You can do either this side. Oh, this is the side. Yes, the oil is still not as hot as I'd want it to be, but it's okay. About cooking. This one's just too attached, so I just have to keep turning them until they cook and they're like golden brown. In this case, they go straight to the base and they attach to the base, so you have to pop them so that they come back up. There we go. So you see the parts that had attached to the base, they're the ones that are like already brown, like that. But now as you cook, you see this ones look nice and mini. Like look at this one, it looks so cute. These other ones look like they went to war and lost. Those are these ones. It's okay, those ones are the ones that we're going to use for taste testing. So this is going to take some time because we're cooking this on low heat. We don't want it to be high.
I'm really on fire tonight. Can't nobody hold me down. I'm doing whatever now. Ain't got no time to fight. I'm talking way too loud. And if you don't like the sound, you could just tune it out. Who you rooting for? They say
And then remove them and put them in this container. You don't want them to stay in here for too long because you don't want them to get soggy from this. It's like you're just doing a coating, okay? Just gonna remove that. So it's ready to taste this. It's fussy. The inside, you see it's cooked. And you can tell because it's also soaked in the syrup. Yes. And I'm gonna continue with this. See you on the other side.
It's like a fairy tale.
who you rooting for? They say whatever team that'll win. I say cool, cause it's gonna be whichever one I'm in. Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm good like that. Telling you that I might never go to sleep, stay up all night, doing just what I like. No more hoping, no, I'm right like this. I don't lie like this, I'm on fire like this. Yeah. Him and her and them over there, they looking over here, they giving me a stare like I could.
So I have poured the leftover syrup into this jar. I can use it to drizzle on top of them. I can use it for like pancakes or something. So I'm just gonna store this. I think in the fridge would be best. I don't know. So I'm very excited. So I'm gonna eat. Oh God, look at this. And they're so tasty. I've eaten like 5 already. 5. I was just like, we've already made dinner. We are not going to forsake our food just because something better came along. So I'm going to just serve. I'm sure I'm not going to eat a lot of my pasta. I'm going to serve my pasta. I'm going to eat that. And I'm going to sit down. I'm going to make, what kind of tea should we make? Should we do lemon? Should we do lemon and ginger, or do we just go hibiscus? Hibiscus is already sweet, so I think we'd want to go in the other direction. So we'll do lemon and ginger tea, and then have that with some Kaimatis as we are working. So excited. I'm not eating a lot of this because I want to eat this. I even forgot about my dania. I'm touching you when you were eating your food. Aya! You thief. Let me steal everything, baby. So I guess that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching it. I hope you're going to try this amazing recipe because and it is amazing. I'm not even joking. And you see inside, very nice and fluffy. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.